Welcome back to Persona 4 Golden.
Yeah. So to wrap up Batman real quick.
Yes.
Very good series. Highly recommend. I will add one last thing, because you mentioned Two-Face earlier, and that is fascinating to me, what they do with Two-Face.
Views.
So, Harvey has been, like, desperately trying to be mayor, much as you would expect, most of the time. He's played like a dick. Like an absolute piece of shit. Through most of it. Leading up to, like, the episode where he changes. Considering he's the attorney general and he's constantly facing off with Barbara as a public defender, he's a bit of an asshole to her most of the time. He's cutthroat. He wants what he wants, and it gets to a point where he has to deal with Rupert Thorne to try and, like, get the money together to be the mayor. But at the last minute, he turns on Thorne. Like, Thorne asks him to get a certain person that he's prosecuting
I can't do that.
off the hook. And at the last minute, Harvey says, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead with this prosecution. I'm not gonna get rid of it. You could look up, if you want to go back for a second.
Okay.
Back a little further. That's not back. That's not back. There you go.
Okay.
Isn't there search? Here you go. By level. Or by fusion.
By level.
Like, these are the ones that you have. This is what you can make.
What's the...
Highest is a 77.
That's going to...
That's an improvement.
Yeah.
And
what is... Okay. And this would
Suparna.
be...
I would suggest you could look into, like, what you need to get for the unique fusions. Problem is, it might take most of your money, if that's what you want to do, because you'll have to, like, bring stuff out of the compendium for it.
Yeah, and I don't really want that.
So yeah, Harvey's played as a bit as a pretty dickish most of the game, or most of the show. However, when he turns on Thorne, that's when one of his goons essentially splashes him with the acid, and we have the whole Two-Face situation going on.
Okay.
And we see the struggle going on. The back and forth, but nobody really realizes what is actually happening outside of Harvey himself, and Harvey isn't saying anything. Bruce shows up at Harvey's apartment because he's locked himself away for now, like, because of his face being all fucked up, and not wanting to be in public. Bruce basically is like, look, I'm going to take you out to dinner, we can talk, we can do all this. Your friends are missing you, Harvey. Brings him out to dinner, and they're talking. Harvey has not eaten anything. You can see Bruce has eaten, like, most of his food. There's, like, part of a steak left, and, like, I don't know, maybe some greens or mashed potatoes or something there. The dinner has happened. They're coming to the end of the dinner, and Harvey has not touched it.
Okay.
And at that point, some people that are also around the area are walking up to Harvey and being like, it's good to see you, Harvey. I'm glad you're back. We were worried about you. Stuff like that. But as they walk away, the darker Two-Face side shows up and, like, yeah, that guy, I should probably stab him right in the back because he'd do the same to me and all this shit. And at a certain point, Harvey breaks because Bruce is trying to push him to remember, or at least to tell him, what happened with the incident. And Harvey breaks. and he starts lashing out at people. Not physically, but, like, verbally. To the point where Bruce basically has to, like, bring him back to his apartment, you know. And we cut to Batman talking with Alfred, who he doesn't call Alfred. He just calls him Pennyworth.
Oh.
They are not on good terms. Like, Alfred is, in this version, is just a tool. But we get to see a lot of back and forth with those two talking about, like, Bruce, you need to, like, you know, have some feelings for the man. Whatever he used to be, he's not anymore. He is broken. And Batman's just like, yeah, but this is how he used to be, and he did this to all these other people. It's no different. And then we get to see that Barbara has come in and is going to be his public defender.
Okay.
Because he, like, during the lash out, he, I guess, must have gotten sued for assault or something. So he gets brought in, gets a psych evaluation at Arkham for a little bit. And you can see, like, the good side of Harvey is there, is, like, actually doing shit. Like, they're trying to drag away a patient.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
New sword. Just one new sword.
Yeah.
Is it any good? It's better. By cost alone. How much better?
345, 80.
That's the one we looked at before. 360.
360. You know what?
Does it have any bonuses on it, or was it just plain? Plain.
Just plain.
Okay.
And you will get that, and I will be ready for Izanami now.
So yeah, the bit that's interesting is that Rupert Thorne... Oh, I'm sorry, I remember what happened, why he's in there. It's because he tries to start taking down Rupert Thorne's goons, and he succeeds in murdering a bunch of them. In fact, he almost kills Rupert and his son. But Batman steps in and stops him before he can take that final plunge, like... The final plunge into, like, madness at that point.
No.
So, while he's brought in to Arkham to be taken a look at, you know, he gets the psych evaluation, Barbara's there. Some of the crooked cops abduct him as he's going to be transported from Arkham back to, like, the police department, back to a court to testify.
Okay.
And Barbara chases them down because she realizes something's wrong. And during that time is when we get into a situation where Barbara has handcuffed herself to Harvey so Harvey can't run away, and is literally leading him and trying to get him to this courthouse so he can do the right thing. All the while, he's kind of... While for the most part, the good Harvey's in charge, the Two-Face side is showing its ugly head every so often and being verbally violent. Not to the point where he's able to, like, kill someone or anything at that point, but he's like, just leave me the fuck alone. Just go away, unlock these cuffs, and leave me to die.
Speaking about ugly head.
Uh-huh.
Go.
The end result being that Two-Face never gets to be Two-Face.
Oh.
He dies taking a bullet to save Barbara. Ooh. Cutscene? Dialogue? Voices?
Congratulations in making
Voices.
it this far.
Well, thank you very much, Ms. Root of all evil.
You granted certain individuals the power to enter the TVs. You created the Midnight Channel as well. And lastly, You started a rumor about the Midnight Channel to raise its public awareness. Is this correct?
All save one point.
And that would be?
This Midnight Channel you speak of, it is indeed a device to draw hearts into this world. But it was always your individual wills that would determine what appeared on it. Humans ache to expose their suppressed sides, while the prying eyes around them are curious to see them lay bare. The want to show and the want to see. I granted a window that catered to both.
Oh, so it is going to be instrumentality.
That is all.
Everyone wished to know more about the people who became famous through the media. And the Midnight Channel was there to grant their wishes.
So is there any way or reason why the Persona 5 bosses are chosen?
As far as I'm aware, they are human beings with the most twisted mentality around. I don't know anything more than that.
Okay, so there might have been somebody to give them that little nudge.
Oh, there absolutely is. There is as far as I'm aware, I don't know if this person is influenced, but there is that who I suspect to be the final villain. I don't know if that is absolutely the case, or if this is just another Adachi situation. But there is that politician that initially put you into the situation you are in Persona 5, like being moved out of your town and shit.
Once the person they wanted to see entered the realm formed by human thought, they would appear even more clearly.
I'm fairly certain that that he is the one pulling the strings in order to get himself into a higher seat of political power.
I see. So that's
and
how
whether
it works.
or not some god-like being is controlling him.
I assume there is in some way, but I don't know how directly that is.
And I know I joked that the gas station attendant was Loki, but I forgot we have Loki, or had Loki as a persona.
Yeah, you had Loki as a persona.
Yeah.
And the rumors spreading, things going wrong. We're to blame for all that's happened? People's curiosity was at fault?
Everything was for your sake, to create the world mankind so wanted.
Everything was for your sake. Here, have some.
Man struggles to understand one another. You can only truly know a finite number of people within your lifetime.
Hey, Izanami. It's me, Izanagi. What up? Can you talk? Maybe we can work things out. Yeah.
Murderous rage.
Yeah, I was having this girl on the side, but, her name was Mari. She was a part of you. In this timeline, we didn't figure that out, but, since I'm a godlike being with fourth wall powers, I know these things. Hey, can't you talk?
But humans disregard this fact and try to know more people than is possible.
No, okay. I guess I'm just gonna fight you then, babe.
Only by comparing yourself to others can you define yourselves. Thus, your ever-present anxiety.
So how did you ever pump gas? Were you good at it, or?
Only what you want to see, and believe only what you wish to believe.
Did you enjoy the job, at least? Like, what'd you do with the yen when you got it?
Yeah, like, so was she, like, hiding as a human? Like, would she go back to her house in Inaba?
As I said, your desire is for a world enshrouded in fog.
Or, like,
yeah, there we go.
or at the end of his shift, would she open a portal and like go back to this realm?
I'm gonna assume that was the case.
That's not true.
I must agree that the vast majority of people are exactly as you say.
But we don't intend to live that way.
If we were fine with the world you're making, we'd never have come this far, damn it! We'll keep searching for truth and figuring out who we are as we go on with our lives.
We all will. Together.
Teddy's just there. Mommy, did you give me a persona?
That's right! No more butting into our business!
We will continue to live in our world with everyone else. That's why.
We will decide our own fate.
Alright, so what fucked up monster version does she have? Oh, anime scene.
That's large.
It is.
It's huge! Come on! You know we've been through way worse than this thing! This is just the send-off our leader deserves! Alright, time for the grand finale!
I wonder if this changes if Mari's here.
Maybe some of the dialogue would have changed.
I'm wondering if Mari shows up in the anime scene, is my question.
With
Oh.
truth, you exceeded your role and became too involved. Now, learn for yourselves whose wrath you have brought down.
Time for the final boss.
Alright, let's go, guys!
So yeah, long story short, Batman good. I want there to be more because it's fascinating, like where he's taking characters.
Hey dude, what are you guessing? 2 or 3 forms?
We're not just fighting.
I'm gonna go with 3.
More.
Yeah, that sounds possible. Because, Adachi had 2.
At least 2.
Then come, sinful sons of man.
Because I think in Final Fantasy VII, there was Sephiroth with 2, and there was something right before Sephiroth's final fight. That was so basically it was a 3-stage final boss, since like the final form of Genova would lead into a cutscene with the Sephiroth, and I know Final Fantasy VIII, which I did beat, had a 4-part final boss. So,
Alright, so I sent you an image before, right? Right?
yes, a big bag of all this
I
stuff.
did, didn't I? Oh yeah. So since I had that bag, I decided that, it would be a good time right about now to get into that,
Yes!
What I have here is something called Speculoos.
Jack, you lose.
Loose probably might be the better way to pronounce it.
Okay.
Loos. Speculoos. It's described
That's
as
not good.
as a crunchy cookie with a unique caramelized taste from the Netherlands.
Oh, speaking about caramel, I had recently a whatchamacallit bar. I haven't had one of those in ages.
Counting on you!
And
You've just reminded me that they even exist. Uh-oh. That's a bad on Yosuke.
Oh, man,
Oh, that's a block at least.
I mean, it tastes like a softer Butterfinger. Like, Butterfingers are really, like, hard, but this was like it still had a decent crunch to it.
Yeah, I'm
but
not
it
the.
was like
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
Butterfinger mixed with caramel.
I'm not the biggest fan of Butterfinger, and that's mostly because of how horrible it is for my teeth.
Okay, so you may like a whatchamacallit.
The flavor's fine, yeah. I like the flavor of a Butterfinger. I hate that it gets caught in my teeth so badly.
Together.
Anyway, onto these speculoos.
Come on, at least 200, please. 241. Damn it. Yes.
Let the winds blow!
I know this flavor.
Oh. Stagnant air? That's poison. No. Ailment up.
What is this flavor?
55? Oh.
Graham cracker? Is that it?
Come on! Take this!
I think it's graham cracker. I think that's what this is. I think this tastes like a graham cracker.
Oh.
Less shatter the way a graham cracker does whenever you try to eat it,
Uh-huh.
but like it breaks like a
Weird.
cookie instead.
Persona!
It makes me want to put chocolate on it. Get some chocolate and some marshmallow.
Can't use her persona now.
It's very good.
Come on! Persona!
I've never thought to use the term caramelized with like a graham cracker flavor. I
It's like
never
a
would have guessed that.
caramely-
I never would have guessed that's
Caramely
what this
graham
flavor
cracker.
is. But I don't even taste caramel. That's a weird thing.
Really?
Like it just tastes like pure graham cracker. With like a slightly different texture.
Counting on you!
Like that's what it's reminding me of.
What's the matter? Did you intend to defeat me with such feeble strength?
Okay, entering the second act of the first phase. I have no idea what this means. Okay, she's going to
That's
do
an
that.
almighty.
We're gonna lower your defense. We're gonna God Hand.
Well, since we're on the final boss, I'll bring up the last thing I watched. I watched the movie Coraline, finally.
Oh, I love that.
All yours!
That is such a good, like, PG horror, I want to say.
It is a very good movie. I really like it. It's longer than I thought it was. I didn't think it was going to hit that close to the 2-hour mark. Like, it was almost exactly 1 3/4 hours. I thought it would be like 1:20 or something. It's a very good movie. They take a while to set that up before things start getting twisted and fucked up. It's very good. It had been on my list of like, I should watch this at some point for a while, and I finally did, and it was well worth it. It is a very good movie. Like, seeing Coraline just, like, the people that just don't seem to understand or are unwilling to understand, and the fact that she is, I want to say, like, an early teenager, like 13, 14,
Let's go!
being just, like, pissed off at everyone who doesn't want to, like, hear her out or listen to her. Her parents for being just assholes that are just too busy with everything else to pay attention. Like, she has justifiable reasons to be upset. And, like, want to be somewhere else.
You cannot atone so easily for your foolish pride in stepping into the realm of the gods.
Okay.
Naoto-kun,
No, that's...
relax.
Uh-oh.
This isn't good.
Life.
That's a full revival. If you're not gonna use it, if you're gonna use it anywhere, now's the time.
Yes. God hand. 469, yes.
But yeah, no, like seeing the cat talk was fun. I'm like, oh shit, I wasn't expecting that. I do remember some of the scenes in like the trailers and stuff being interesting, like the whole "you are not my mother" being one of them.
Feel that mighty wind!
I find it really interesting that the woman, like the other mother that makes these dolls, right? Like the dad and the friend. Yeah, like the dad and the friend being like, these things have a mind of their own. They're not 100% loyal or don't 100% follow her exactly, which is fascinating. But yes, I really enjoyed Coraline. That was a good movie to watch.
Guys, Chie-san...
That's not Tim Burton, but
It's very reminiscent though, if it's not Tim Burton.
yeah.
Who did Coraline? Because now I gotta double check. Because I was thinking it was Tim Burton.
I'm pretty sure it's not.
Henry Selick.
Throw down!
What else did he do?
Good question. What else did
Defensive Burton, okay.
Henry Selick? I know the name, so I know he's done other stuff. What other
Hacker Burton.
movies did he do?
Son of...
Oh, interesting. Okay, let me see here. Henry Selick.
Feel that mighty
Okay,
wind!
he was... Oh, interesting. All right.
Okay.
He actually did The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh.
That was not Tim Burton like I had always assumed.
Too slow!
But didn't Tim Burton work on Nightmare at all in some aspect of things?
He produced and hold on. Feature directorial as Henry Selick. Hold on, let me see here.
Hopefully this will carry over.
Okay, so Selick directed Nightmare Before Christmas. Tim Burton helped to write it.
Oh.
So that's what it was.
She seems impervious.
Selick also did James and the Giant Peach, Monkey Bone, Coraline, and Wendell and the Wild, which was like from 3 years ago? I don't think I've ever seen this. Oh, is it? It's only on Netflix, that's why.
It says she seems impervious, and it looks like she either has a magic pixel or no health left. So,
This feels
because
like
of-
a time thing, so maybe just guard for a while?
Yes.
Can you not understand? It is impossible to defeat me.
Yes. Guard time! Guard! Guard!
Naoto-kun! Oh, this isn't good.
Well, it won't hit as big next time. She's got to charge again.
Guard.
Now Tokyo's
Guard.
hurt pretty bad.
Guard.
Oh, no heal?
You understand nothing, I see.
I don't know what she's going to do. I can always toss out a full heal for...
Now Tokyo's
Unless you die.
lost. This isn't good.
Right, so... Bomb of life. Then I should have did the partial heal and then the 400. Shit!
Oh, here we go. He also did something that we had played.
What?
Apparently, there was a TV series for Little Nightmares,
Oh!
and he directed that one.
Guard? Guard? So wait, what if I just attack? See? Oh, I guess I had to attack again. Oh. Okay. What Igor and Margaret told you.
Is a crystal of power which you have nurtured through your journey.
Oh, so I guess if I would have attacked the second time...
They would have triggered this dialogue. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, damn it.
An orb that repels fabrications of all sorts, dispels lies, and shines upon the truth.
Truth is a thing which only appears to those who have observed, considered, and made a choice. At the end of the path you chose lies the truth. Believe in it, and continue without faltering.
Oh. How much more monstrous will this be?
Yeah, right.
Well then, allow me to show you my full splendor.
Mmm.